be super greedy with things like, well, I guess it's still a risk either way, but definitely a very, very scary moment for them there. If they lose this game, that's it. They are out. Push will advance. Young taking a whole bunch of damage. He's going to be okay for just a moment. Coding into a full fear, though. Full fear in travel form, actually. That's a bit scary. Young taking a bunch of damage. Hopefully Coding is able to get back and heal him up here in just a second, or he could be in really, really big trouble here. As he actually is going to hide behind the pillar.
He catches the mushroom explosion right before Coding gets buffed in the Wyvern. That was impeccable timing on that. Young down to half right now, taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have any cooldowns left right now with the scatter onto Coding. No trinket. This doesn't look good for Push.
No, not at all, but they are battling back. They're putting the pressure on Maldiva, who has the trinket. He sprint force. He heals as well. Casca into the sheep. They're going to go right back onto him. They have Rexus is active. Yeah, they're going for the kill right now. Casca into the ring. This could be it. They have the roar coming up. That's going to be the trinket link. He will survive, but what a push back by Push. Dorothy now into the sheep. They have the cross CC. Going over on Casca. They're trying to stabilize.
Yeah, and look at Yun starting to play defensive right now, knowing that recklessness forced out the trinket link, as Coding is doing an excellent job of playing away from that gate. Actually, they pushed back onto the source gateway, so that's a pretty big opportunity for them right now.
Yeah, scatter into the Shadow Creed. Now the Wyvern. Great CC from Death Innovators. Coding really having a tough time. Yun being pressured hard here. He's down to half HP. Catches a big Swiftman crit there, though. The sheep on the Casca. Fear on a Dorothy. That's going to set something up for them as well. We have the clone on the Casca now. Maldiva's out of mana again, and he's down to 200k. This could be it. They have the deep freeze on the Casca. The Fear is going to sit on Yun, though. He doesn't have Berserker Rage. That is huge.
Wow, as Maldiva lives because of that fear onto a warrior.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, not something that you see every day, but that just shows how tense these moments are getting here. Yun now in that Shadow Fury. He's going to have to get out of line of sight over here. Going to sit over here in this mushroom, try and heal back up. Going to be fine for now. Maldiva now back at full health, but he's so low on mana. This is, like you were saying, this is when he needs to be tapping. Casca now in that sheep. And yeah, it's definitely... It's hard to call at this point. Dampening is now starting to set in, so we'll have to see where this goes. Young taking a bunch of damage once again here.
I think that was a meta reflect on the deep freeze right there to Young, which is really unfortunate. Young down to half right now. Double trinket up though, but he's having to play defensive behind the pillar as that mushroom is popped back. No, actually he's going to hold on to it. That was really good because he knows that his team was playing defensive. There we go. Now we see the gateway swap. Coding's doing a great job. Let's see if he decides to change pillars.
Oh, look at this damage on Dorothy, though, into the deep freeze. He's in some trouble here. Yun trying to finish him off. Yun pulls back, though. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication there. You know, Yun was trying to pull back and stop Maldiva from fearing his root, but Yun wanted to go for the kill. Even using his trinket in the offensive barrage there. Casca, though, has the Spear Archer's Grace active, uses the Unleash, keeps his teammate alive.
Coding playing max range, but also gets caught into the Wyvern. Pull Wyvern in there. The trap is going to follow it up. It might not even. That was close, though. He almost got it. Having to trinket, too. That was a big play.
Yeah, for sure. These teams are both just going at it like crazy at the moment. Just so much back and forth action. It's actually kind of hard to keep track of all of it. Dorothy now in that Stormbolt. Silence on the Casca does fall off. Ring on the Maldiva. So interesting that that's who ended up in that. They've been trying to kill him the entire time here. Trinket now down for Casca as well. Both Casca and Coding do not have their trinkets. Dorothy's sitting through that polymorph. He's going to be okay for now. And things are just starting to ramp up again at this point.
And so now that we're at 10% dampening, we'll have to see if Coding can keep his team up. Casca's really low on mana right now, but as Coding is also, but look, he still has the time to dispel those dots.
Yep, definitely does, and it's important that he does take the time to do that. Casca, though, no trinket critically, and now there's the deep freeze. The trinket howl comes out from Maldiva trying to stop that CC chain, but the sheep does land. This could be huge. Maldiva in a lot of trouble. Once again, he needs to get out of there. The Reckless has been popped. We see Young trying to get back to him. Will he be able to get over? No, he's going to swap the Dorothy instead. A re-sheep onto Casca. Now the clone comes out. Stormbolt over onto Dorothy. Reckless is up. He may go down here. 100k, it's going to be the series. The deterrence comes in just in time. A re-clone comes out a split second too late as the link does land, but they're all under pressure. Maldiva's moved back into the middle of the map, and now the target. He's in trouble. He still hasn't been able to find the time to tap back up. He's at half HP. Casca trying to top him back off. There's the scatter trap out of Coding. Casca into the deep freeze. Do they have the CC? No, they do not. The orb is out from Young. Look at Young, though. He bumped his wall at 90k. Will he be able to stay up? Maldiva down to 200k. He's trying to stay alive. They pulled off the pillar with the gateway. They moved to the wrong pillar, and now he's going to have to try to walk across the map to get there. Flown over on a Casca. Maldiva down so low. He has no mana. He has the heals active, but the MCS on a Casca. 250k on Maldiva. They're going to kill off the healing stream. They're going to pull back for now. The swap comes in onto Dorothy. Do they have a stun available? Not just yet. The scatter trap onto Coding. No, it's going to be the frost trap instead. Yun getting pressured hard, but this WMD so close to victory there.
Yeah, Maldiva barely sneaking out those empowered dots right there. You know, able to put some pressure out. But look at Dorothy taking so much damage with the MCS onto Casca. Dorothy's so low right now. Can't believe we lived through that with the fade right there. Wow.
Yeah, the Sheep comes out. He's going to be having to trigger that immediately. Dorothy with no more defensive cooldowns. The roar comes in on Casca. I think this is going to be the game. Shockwave comes in full flow. Dorothy at 100K. Will he be able to survive? He does stay out of there. He's running for his life. If they can connect to him, it's going to be the end. It's 70K. Rishi comes in on Casca 17. He's dying to the bleeds. Youngin forced into the block though. He's trying to get there. The MCS comes out. There's the charge. That's it. Quick does it. 3-1. The Koreans knock out Death Innovators. You can see the smiles on their faces. They're happy. I know that they're moving on.
I was so surprised that Yun and Yon were able to stay connected on to Dorothy during that match right at the end. You saw the disengage from behind the pillar. He even hit his first aid. You know, they're just doing everything that he can do to live.
Yeah, definitely a very, very impressive match from Push there. A very well-deserved victory for them. They played that incredibly well.